It is me, your host, Suzy Ashworth, quantum transformation and embodiment coach, helping female entrepreneurs like you create six-figure breakthroughs in your business fast. And one of the things that I am going to be doing this afternoon is a money mapping session for 2021 with the gorgeous peeps from the Freedom Experience. Your money is a byproduct of the value that you put into the world. Who do I need to be to create that level of value? So, my question, what I want to talk to you guys about today is, one, what are you thinking about when you think about your income goals for 2021? So, the point with this is, I want you, one, to start thinking about how much you want to be bringing in. And two, I want you to be voicing it regularly. I want you to be making friends and building a relationship with that number until the next time I ask you or somebody asks you, how much do you want to be earning a year? Or how much do you on average earn a year? That you say it, and it's like, of course, even if you're not there yet, it's of course, it's in. If we are going to increase the target, that is going to require a whole lot of different behavior from me and from the team. It's going to require a whole new level of investment from me in order for us to create that value and then receive the byproduct of putting that amount of value into the world. The more that you speak your number, the more you will get to feel whether it feels aligned or not. Okay? The next piece of this puzzle then, as I said, is that it then requires me to look at myself differently, to look at the business differently, and to look at the support differently. Then the next bit is the behavior in alignment with the desire. And what I find a lot with people who are maybe more on the woo side is that it's only the faith piece and it's not grounded in any specific tangible action points. And what happens is, even when somebody is going through a checklist of the things that they need to do, because they're not fully investing themselves in the physical, in that end result, that even though it looks as though they are doing the things, they don't get the result that they're looking for. I have to change the way that I behave. And the next step in that behavior is going to feel scary because the output that I'm looking for is like 10 times, like the result that I'm looking for is 10 times the result that we're going to finish up on this year. And that is what holds so many people back. So they have the goal, they say that they want it, they say that they desire it, the goal is stretchy. Like if you're in my world, most likely you're going to have a goal that feels stretchy, but then when it comes to actually taking the action, actually behaving in alignment with the stretchy goal, people don't do it. Fully investing all of your behavior, from the way that you think, from the way that you speak, from the way that you show up in and outside of work. This isn't something that is going to be siloed off in just my work. It has to be a whole identity piece in order for me to step into that. And I think that's the piece that people are missing. You know, one thing that will be required from you in order for you to hit that, and this is a mental one, is to change the story that people won't pay you higher amounts. And That might mean you having to be flexible about the way that you do business and who you do business with. And then from that place, often we know the answer, but the answers to those types of questions are fucking scary. And so we know the answer, and then we will spend weeks, months, sometimes even years telling ourselves that we don't know how, and we don't have clarity, and we're not sure about this, and we're not sure about that. Still, which gives us time, which allows us to tread water doing what we've always done, and then moaning that we're not getting a different result. If you are disconnected from the contribution that you are able to make, then yes, at some point you are going to feel like, well, this is enough. But when you are so connected to what it is that you are able to give back, when you are so connected to your own self-worth that says, I am actually allowed to have what I desire, there is no ickiness. We are priceless. You can never put a price on our heads. And we are allowed to desire what it is that we desire. And that comes from knowing your value. It comes from knowing your worth. It comes from giving yourself permission. If I put this level of value into the world, I'm allowed to take this level of value out of the world. It's the give and receive cycle. It's so fucking natural and right. You know, the idea that it's icky is a learned thought that serves some people, but it doesn't serve you. And it doesn't serve the people that you get to serve if you charge appropriately for your services and then are able to give back to the people who are not able to invest at a higher level. Reconnect yourself with the value that comes when you are able to deeply contribute from a leveraged position. There's only one of you, and that means that you have a limited number of hands, you have a limited number of hours in the day. And I think that when you continue to commit to evolving, continue to commit to growing and developing, that just gets to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, my gorgeous human beings, that is it from me today. I want you to think about how much you want to be earning next year. I want you to be thinking about who is going to support you if you are going to up level your earning potential. I want you to think about how does your behavior have to change if you are going to move into the next level. And I also want you to know that if you don't want to move into the next level, that is also super cool, but own it. Come at it from a place of this is my choice rather than this is the limitation. Okay, it's a completely different energy, which will leave you feeling way more empowered. Okay, all right, do me a favor, type in your number one takeaway from this live, and I will see you later. Bye.